Hey, good afternoon. Welcome to Laundry Room Studios. This is Studio B, main level. As you can see, I have a couple guitars hanging on the wall. And so we're going to talk about a little bit of a different topic today. And that is, does the price or the name on the guitar factor into if you determine that this is a quality guitar or not? Some people will say if it's not a name brand, then it doesn't have quality to it. And I have a different point of view on that. So we're going to dig into that just in a moment. What we're going to do, though, is I want to go and acknowledge the people that have subscribed to the channel in the last couple days. Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate that. Now, I also do want to go and put in a request. Since you are watching this right now, I do want to go and ask, please hit that subscribe and bell button so you get notified of additional videos that I'm posting. But the thing that will matter is because you are watching this video, it does matter that you are subscribed. It does factor into how YouTube goes and does their algorithm to determine where videos are at. And I have had a lot of views, but very few people are subscribed. So please throw some love. Send me a quick subscription and a bell icon on this one and a thumbs up on the video, and that's going to go a long ways. So let's get into that topic. Thank you. I do appreciate all those people that are watching the video. All right, let's talk some guitars. When you just go and look right here at this portion of the guitar, these look like high value, high dollar guitars. This is a 335. Here's a kind of a 175 ES 175. Here's a nice flame top Les Paul. Here is, and I forget what kind of style this is, but kind of a thin 175. And then smooth horn arch top here. Another nicely flamed Les Paul and a double cut. That could be a Gibson double cut guitar, and then a couple other thin, like 175 type of guitars. Now, when you look at that, you're like, boy, those look fantastic. Sorry, I'm gonna ego stroke myself a little bit here. These look really expensive and they look fantastic. Anybody would be paying easily over $1,000 at least for every single one of these as a starting point, because to get something that looks as good as this with these nice details, the quality of wood, the binding, the pick guards, the special little detail on the pick guards, the wood knobs, all of that. Look at this nice natural finish on this 335. And most people would be like, yeah, those are really expensive guitars. I'm sure that they play well because you paid a lot of money for those. But let's look at the headstock. Dreambow, not even made anymore. These are probably 13, 14 years old since they had stopped making those. Firefly, Eastman. Now that is an expensive guitar. Dreambow. Who wants to see a video on the Dreambow guitars? I think you do. Epiphone. Firefly, Playmobil that I stepped on. So when you look at it from that perspective, those Dreambow guitars are less than $300. The Eastman is about $1,000 for that one because of it is what it is. But the Firefly guitars, sub $200. The Epiphone, I think I paid like $500 for that. And, this Firefly, I think it was like $120. And that double cut, love that. It's very much my punk rock guitar. That probably also was $150 or less. People are really moving past the name brand, the logo. What is the headstock say? There are a lot of people that are still very stuck on that. They're into the Nike, Lexus, what does this name say about me? And they've done studies about that people buy things not because of the quality of that particular thing, but because of what that name brand is going to say about them from other people's perception. Now, I buy all these guitars because I want to play them. And if they get dinged up a little bit, that's okay. I'm not putting a huge amount of financial investment into them because of their initial purchase price. I might also go and be buying new pickups, new accessories to go and upgrade these, mod these in some fashion. But a lot of them are just so good from the get-go that I just don't feel a need to. The only thing that we might be dealing with is microphonic pickups that would have to be addressed when you're going and doing a live show. But doing things at home and just playing as we have because of the pandemic, there's no need to do any of those kind of upgrades right now. So what is your perception? Does a guitar have to have a high price tag and a logo that is a big brand name for it to be conceived or perceived as value? I think times are changing. A lot of people are stuck in that mentality, but a lot of people are really past that. And there is opportunity to go and find and play things that you normally don't have the financial means to do, like these 335s or these Les Pauls. I never dreamed I would be able to have a Les Paul or even two. But then these came into availability, and I said, yeah, I'm going to have those. And I do have other guitars, but again, this was something that I was like, you know what? Who wouldn't want to have like a Gibson Les Paul? Well, a lot of us can't afford those, but I can get a Dreambow or a Firefly Les Paul and get a lot of that same feel, get what that experience is like from these guitars. And I think that's what a lot of us are going for. So put your comments in underneath the video. What is your thought on this? Do you feel like you have to spend a lot of money to be able to say that I have a quality guitar? Or is it just the guitar that you can afford that plays really great and it's everything for you? Does that matter the most? And then to hell with what everybody else says that you're playing an import or a Chinese guitar and it's junk. When you're ripping it up on stage, is that really going to matter? They're going to look at how you are playing and that you have something that they don't have, which is maybe this model of guitar or this finish of guitar, and they're going to say that looks cool. And they're not going to care about what the headstock has on it. They're going to hear the sounds that you're playing. Put your comments in there. Let's talk about that.